What if 100 Indian rupees a day could turn into 1 Indian rupee crore in 25 years? Imagine having 1 Indian rupee crore for retirement, a sum that can change your life. But how do you get there? The answer might surprise you. But that's only half the story. Historically, compound interest has helped ordinary people build wealth. For instance, in the 19th century, a small investment in the railroad industry grew substantially over several decades. But here's the catch. The power of early start in investing cannot be overstated. If you had started investing 100 Indian rupees a day 10 years earlier, the difference would be substantial. But what if you're just starting now? Overcoming common obstacles to consistent investing is crucial. Strategies like dollar-cost averaging and long-term focus can help. But how do you calculate the potential of 100 Indian rupees a day over 25 years? Exactly how much can 100 Indian rupees a day grow into over 25 years? Assuming a reasonable rate of return, the calculation is astonishing. But here's where it gets really strange. The astonishing truth is that consistently investing just 100 Indian rupees a day for 25 years can indeed potentially grow into over 1 Indian rupee crore. But what does this mean for your retirement? Let that sink in for a second. 100 Indian rupees a day, consistently invested over 25 years, can change your life. But are you taking action? Here's what nobody is telling you: the power of compound interest is not just for the wealthy. But here's the part that will make you angry. The data tells a completely different story. In reality, anyone can start investing with as little as 100 Indian rupees a day. But what about the risks? And this is where 90% of people make a fatal mistake. They let fear hold them back from investing. But here's the truth. Let me show you the actual numbers. Assuming a 10% annual return, 100 Indian rupees a day can grow into over 1 Indian rupee crore in 25 years. But what about inflation? Here's what most people miss about this: the power of consistent investing. It's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. But what about market fluctuations? The data tells a completely different story. In reality, market fluctuations are a normal part of investing. But here's the part that will make you think. And then I found something nobody was talking about. The impact of inflation on long-term investments. But here's the surprising truth. But wait, there's a catch that most people completely miss. The catch is that inflation can erode the purchasing power of your money over time. But here's the solution. Here's the part that will make you angry. The fact that most financial advisors don't tell you about the impact of inflation on your investments. But here's the truth. The data tells a completely different story. In reality, investing in a diversified portfolio can help mitigate the impact of inflation. But here's the part that will make you think. And this is where 90% of people make a fatal mistake. They don't diversify their portfolio enough. But here's the solution. Let that sink in for a second. Diversifying your portfolio can help you achieve your long-term investment goals. But are you taking action? Here's what nobody is telling you: the power of consistent investing and diversification. It's not rocket science, it's just common sense. But here's the part that will make you angry. The astonishing truth is that consistently investing 100 Indian rupees a day for 25 years can indeed potentially grow into over 1 Indian rupee crore. But what do you think is the real motive behind this? Drop your answer below, and subscribe so you don't miss next week's investigation. We cover the stories Indian media buries, the fraud, the data, the real numbers. Can you afford to miss the next case file on hidden investment strategies?